Hey Gemini, what up? I was just having fun with TikTok. We were having a good time. What's up? It's me, Archer. I'm your 80s pop culture reference tarot reader, here to help you out. That's my name. Don't wear it out. All right, we're going to take a look at the energies for you and the one on your mind for a week ahead, the week of August 2025. That even though I'm pulling on the current energies at the time of recording this thing live, it is a timeless reading. So whenever it popped into your algorithm, you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us, perfect timing as always. Consider subscribing and being part of the fam too. It's good times. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, with the Six of Pentacles. Wow, Gemini knows what they want. The deck's already popped too. You're ready for something that's Six of Pentacles, fair and balanced, where you're not giving it all. You're like, Archer, I don't even need an intro. I know you're going to protect me. I know the messages. I know the routine. Let's just go for it. And that is my favorite thing about reading for you, Gemini, because I never have to rainbow unicorn it with you. I can keep it real, give it to you straight. And that is Gemini, Mars, and Mercury, my favorite thing about you. So in that case, hi, Joyce. What up, girl? Spinny hugs. April. Hi, April. Knight Rider reference. Yo, April, what up? We're going to read for Gemini. So, yo, Devin, give me everything you got on Gemini. Thanks for the afternoon off, Devin. No. Oh my gosh. Who here? Knight Rider besides just me? There's like somebody here that digs Knight Rider. All right. It was a cool show. It was Mr. Feeney when he was a Trans Am. It's cool. All right. Let's just go. 2 shuffles. Let's do it, Gemini. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Whew. And okay, the card from the collab is back, the King of Swords. Frankie and I, during the All Signs the other night, we got this for every single sign. This became our card for the evening. So there might be some messages in the Gemini reading for you over on the All Signs. The link's down in the pinned comment and in the link tree. But it could get deep. 10 of Wands. Knight of Cups shows that just when you get ready to put the burdens down, like poor Ringo carrying all those drumsticks, that's when a very unique love offer comes through with the Knight of Cups. And I'll tell you what, Rickenbacker showed up with that 12-string guitar to me. I wouldn't care if it was left or right-handed. I'd learn to play right-handed for that guitar. That guitar is so on my bucket list. 360-12. I love it. All right, let's get into this. All right, current conditions of Gemini energy. What do we got? 4 of Pentacles. You're protecting your heart chakra while you're waiting for the beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. You're just at the beginning of the next chapter of your life. I can't talk about an incoming chapter, blah, 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 this and that, because you are on page 1 of the new chapter with the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you might even be getting into your Pentacles a little bit more, maybe getting into like stocks or investings, even checking out your 401k, just making sure you've got some long-term investment plans getting set in place in the week ahead here, that 10 years from now, you know you're covered. On a little bit of a side message for my seasoned Geminis, okay, is that for those of you who might fear something about your country's retirement benefits, Social Security, or whatever else, what I'm being told is that by the time it affects you at the next go round on the energies, is that you find out that due to consolidations and almost like an AI interview of your government's retirement thing, is that they have actually 3 of Wands weeded out all the people that died ages ago that were still on the list, and you'll find out your benefits go up, okay? Even if you're still working, you'll just find out when your turn to retire comes, you're gonna be way better off than you think you're gonna be at this moment in time. Ooh, a little career in finance come out. I've missed doing money readings. Thanks, Gemini. That's kind of cool. I do feel like, though, as a result of a lot of the stuff that you've gone through, 4 of Pentacles, with your trust having been shattered, is that you're protecting yourself, because some of you guys have been through an awful lot. I'm seeing a Gemini that as a result of some of your past relationships and whatnots, is that you might have lost jobs, lost your homes, or done complete DB Cooper relocation. And now you're in this Page of Pentacles, or 8th page. Oh, you're in an Ace of Pentacles energy, but you're like, Archer, I'm tired of dealing with pages. No more pages. Please bring me my queen or the king. Okay. Emperor, Empress, okay. You're cool with that, right? Yeah. All right. I dig it. Ace of Pentacles. You are literally, this explains it. Because you know how you're feeling totally I'm feeling like a Gemini that's got a feeling of vertigo. You know, not Virgo, vertigo. There's an extra syllable in there. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't enunciating the right syllable. My bad. But this Ace of Pentacles here is telling me that you're a bit out of a comfort zone because you're already in the new timeline. All right. It's a bit of your mind's programming still adjusting because like you're still thinking about past people and lessons. It's just that the older timeline is still in your energy as you clear that part out. Three of Wands. Okay. And looking out at what's ahead of you, like the Beatles are doing in the Three of Wands, Aries energy, that they're like, there's like 50,000 people over there. Some of you guys might even be in the public eye, but you're going to get a lot of attention going forward. Interestingly enough, I have a side note on this. Give me a moment. I'm talking to a Gemini that's either is widowed or you've had a loss of a very prominent and important family member in your life. I got to grab the shadow deck because there's somebody on the other side that wants to speak to you real quick before I even get into the love department because they're telling me it's a part of your love life. Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. I said is Emperor, okay. This energy here, this family member that has already crossed over and transitioned, they're the ones, like, you know how you need a spinny hug type of a vibe? Some of you guys have literally been feeling like you're being hugged when there's nobody there, or feeling like a hand on the shoulder and being like, what the heck's going on? It's them. I'm seeing something about some form of an addiction taking them from us. Condolences for that. But the reason they wanted to jump in here before the love department, especially for those of you that feel like a gust of wind on your arm or whatnot, that it's like you feel as if somebody's brushing by your arm or something. It is them still reaching out from the other side to have that hand on you. It's a way that a spirit will let us know that they're still with us and helping, guiding us on the right path. And in your case, the hurt that this person may have put you through, even just from losing them when you still had stuff you wanted to talk to them about. And there's moments where you still look and like, why did you go? I needed you here for this. They're actually still right there with you, and they're guiding you towards it. They're guiding you towards the love that they knew you wanted when they were still here. They still walk with you. I'm going to disconnect from that with condolences. There's Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, and Taurus energy on that. Okay. But they're helping you. They're helping you come through this comfort zone. That's deep. Okay. Condolences, but thank you. Okay. Let's get into the love department. All right. Let's see what we've got on this here. All right. Because remember, you're starting with the past person because y'all are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do, or no tarot reader should tell you what to do. All right. We're just your map readers. You still got free will too. But in the Eight of Swords, this person left you feeling like your hands were tied, or you might have been stuck in a living situation or a living environment, okay? And now this person feels like they can't move on because they knew that you were a very rare person, okay? The Sun card in the Beatles deck, that's the Butcher album. If one of you guys got the Beatles yesterday, today, tomorrow, whatever, the one where it's Paul sitting in the trunk and the other three Beatles standing around him, and there's a sticker on that album cover, hang tight. That album cover might be worth buku big old bucks. Okay. I got one in my safe. I won't touch it, but it's in there. Yeah. Sun card. Could have been dealing with a Leo, possibly another Gemini. But now, like, you gave so much to this energy. And with the Hangman, I'm seeing that you took your time to do your lessons and to learn from these in the Hangman. Some of you guys, this has been a very long time. Okay. Since you guys have spoke, and that could be with this Pisces energy, why you might even possibly be feeling that vertigo. Your dreams are speaking to you more, and even getting premonitions in that of stuff that's coming in. Somebody here might have strong Pisces in their chart. Some of you guys might even have a stellium. But some card on the Hangman, Leo Pisces energy, I'm thinking a lot of this was based on their own ego that got in the way. They were very self-centered, not much situational awareness. It was all about them and never about you, even though you made it all about them. And whatever has happened in your guys' life since they chose to leave, or for those of you that, oh my, you had to force, for some of you, you had to force yourself to walk away from this. You were either stuck in a living situation or place or environment, or it was just the hardest choice to do, to choose to walk past. And what I'm seeing on this, though, coming in, even for those of you, there's some secrets hidden behind this Pisces energy that you've been thinking about. I mean, we're just at the end of retrograde, so I can see why you might be thinking about this, but I'm going to find out what secrets were hidden beneath the surface on this Hangman. We'll get some details because this person, whatever they're going through, is realizing their happiness lies with you. And it's not that they need you in their life to be happy. It's just that nobody else makes them feel the way you did. they're realizing they took your love for granted. Okay, so we'll see the direction this goes. Could have been like this person I'm being told was on a bit of a pedestal that God has, like if you think adjusting to your life changes is uncomfortable, God just walked past them while they were on their own pedestal, right? God was just like, oh, oops, oh. St. Peter's like, God, what did you do? You hush, Peter. All right, so it's rather they're having a rough time too. But I'm being told it's what leads you guys back together if you so choose it. Okay, we'll see what's up with that. Now, new person vibes. This could either be somebody you're involved with or you're single and you wonder what might be coming in, all right? The Nine of Swords, that's your energy. Could even be another Gemini. But I got the Knight of Wands, Sag. Nope, wait, that's fixed energy, more Leo. Into the Seven of Wands, more Leo. Wow, there's a lot of Leo hanging out here. This has strong Leo energy on it. Some of y'all could totally be interacting with a Leo going forward on this. The thing on this is, here's the weird part, is I think you guys meet this person as a result of some kind of classes or lessons. Maybe some of you guys are like going back to school or taking online learning, or somebody's crushing on the tutor or the teacher. Maybe you guys are just in the same line of work or industry, or like, yeah, maybe some of you guys met at like a spiritual retreat. Or if you're single and you've got plans to go to a spiritual retreat, you better take the nice vibrational outfits or whatever you want to call it, or take the good looking crystals because you're going to meet somebody there. But they're telling me they're excited about this journey with you, and you're telling me you're still a little closed off, protected, and guarding your Six of Wands success. Okay, but the thing is, look how excited this person is about you. Oh my gosh, Gemini is so cool. But you're like, I think they might be wearing a mask. Could be an age difference, because see how like there's animated Ringo, but real Ringo's behind animated Ringo. So you might think they're in a player vibe, and yet they're telling me they're all about you. Okay, I definitely got to find. No, yeah, this person's making me confused, right? But I'm being told they're good people. Bit of a protector. Interesting. Okay, let's grab the Titanic deck, get some clarifiers. You got some heavy duty Leo energy here, but Aries and Sag are too. Taurus, Capricorn, could be another Gemini. Pisces and Aquarius so far. A little bit of Taurus, Aries, and Cancer. Also Libra. Okay, let's get into your vibes. Let's see what we got on your energy. Titanic, let's go. Nine of Pentacles. You're single, but you're tired of being single. Knight of Cups. You're ready for that unique love offer. But with the Three of Pentacles coming out reversed, you fear that your guardian angels aren't helping you, or maybe your prayers don't get answered. I reset the energy in every deck between every single reading I do. This was put back upright. So if it comes out reversed, I have to honor it as a reversal, and that you fear like no progress. You like, some of you guys are straight up mad at God, and that's understandable. Even Jesus had a temper, all right? He yelled at Lazarus for dying on him. Like, that didn't work with my schedule. Yeah, he turned a table over in a temple or two in his day. So you're allowed to feel this way and get mad at God. I mean, God understands. This Emperor vibe, you know what you want. And the thing on it is, even for those of you that had to completely move and completely Ace of Pentacles, reinvent yourself as a result of what you've gone through, you're coming into an energy with the Seven of Pentacles as some of the seeds you've planted are going to reap rewards in this week ahead. And you're going to start getting a little more excited to meet some new people, new friends. Maybe you've moved or relocated, or that empty home, that vacant apartment, even a change of a job or a new career change or a result of going back to school. You're meeting some new people that share your like minds. And it's not so much that your guardian angels have been ignoring you. Some of you guys could be born on the 3rd, the 13th, 23rd, or the 30th. I don't know who that was there. But these uncomfortable changes in your life, they've been happening for a reason. Now, here's the thing. Gemini, you're top shelf, straight up. All right, you know not to settle. Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I'm done the work. I'm good. I'm not. It's not that I'm like mad at God. I just I'm ready. The clock's ticking, tick tock, right? That you're ready to go. You've been through enough unrequited loves and that to last lifetimes that you give your all just to get your heart broke, and you're still working to recover from a lot of those betrayals. Somebody here has a tattoo of a butterfly. I'm also seeing something about that bird, but I think it's like an eagle tattoo, almost like a military type tattoo. Centrify might resonate. The thing on this is you're recovering from these hard times and the betrayals, even ones coming from the family. Because I was just told, look at that archer, look at that 4 of Pentacles. And that's young Paul as a teenager with his first guitar. Like for some of you guys, these are betrayals from your siblings, from even some of you, your parents, and you were like ostracized and black sheep of the family, which I'm never a fan of that terminology, you know, but you just felt like you never fit in. Even with all these cards out, I have the one African-American couple family that was on the Titanic here, where you just feel like you'd never fit in because people always try to change you. But the thing on it is that you're stuttering. Some of you guys either have a stutter or a lisp that I just picked up on, but it's cool. The judgment-free zone is cute. Ace of Pentacles. I think here that the uncomfortable changes are just preparing you for the next chapter of your life. As in, you've completed the level up. God's handed you the keys to the Ferrari, but he didn't give you an instruction on how to use it. And so you like you're coming out of like a Ford Focus, whatever, you know, pick something. I'm not picking on a Ford Focus. I just picked a little low-powered car. And you're like, okay, I'll take my Ferrari home. And you're like, I got a new Bugatti. Wow, this is fast. Right? But on that energy on this, you're going to adjust to it. It's going to be like, you're not going to be so much Elmo driving through traffic. Tell me what. I can't go that high, but you know the joke I'm making. You're going to adjust to the power. Wow. This is a hard pill to swallow, Gemini. You're going to adjust to this power. I don't want to blow your ego up too much here because you got to get out the door tonight to go home or something, right? 36, 32-inch doors. You're becoming very powerful. And with great power like this comes great responsibility. When you got powers as good as what you have manifested to come in, you've got to use it for the good. No wonder your guardian angels have been missing in action for so long. This is a big order to put together. But oh my God, you're going to love it. I kid you not on this one. The betrayals, the lies, the cheating, you are going to find clarity in the reasons why all this happened to take you forward. And I'm going to actually be saying this. I'm going to say it. You have the ability to make money off of your experiences. And whatever your field or industry is, the lessons learned are going to straight up physical 3D energy make you bank going forward in the future. All right. You just want someone who's in tune with you. You want someone that's on your page, on your level. Because, like, I mean, you've been working on you. You've been doing, somebody here makes homemade jewelry. Oh, that's cool. Because I'm seeing like a rock tumbler and like bracelets, like beaded charms, beaded chains. Oh my gosh, you should have an Etsy store. And if you do, put the link down in the comment section. I want to buy your stuff. 6 of Wands. Yeah. You are Ace of Pentacles on the 6 of Wands. Leo Capricorn energy, and Molly Brown giving Captain Rostron an award for saving the Titanic's survivors. Even at work, you're going to get acknowledged. And even if for those of you that are content creators, social media influencers, and your stuff's not taking off, no views, no counts, no nothing, even right now at the moment, technology is retrograding. Even YouTube is adjusting algorithms and catching up with people that buy views, buy counts, buy subscribers. All right. The bad guys keep coming up with tricks. The good guys keep figuring out ways to block it. So you watch, even for those of you that are like, my view counts are way low. My Spotify plays are low. All of a sudden, now the blue, with us coming out of the retrograde and stuff, and these algorithms and the new software that the big guys like Google and everybody are putting in, all of a sudden the view counts will rectify and catch up and reconcile, and everything will pop. You're coming into a point, like, I'm talking to a Gemini that is a straight, like, somebody's up for a Grammy. Straight up, there's a straight up, I'm reading for a celebrity. Okay, and that's cool because you celebrities are regular people too. You just have a really cool job and a really stressful job and a really exhausting job. But yeah, whatever your work is, you're going to be rewarded for it. And in the love department with a very unique love offer with your person. Okay, the thing that is going into this one, I mean, for some of you guys, this has been months, years coming into it of avoiding relationships, or you did your work and healed. Your pentacles are on status, and God was like, let's get Gemini's pentacles good, get them all balanced and stabilized, so that, because you know, money is one of the biggest things couples fight about and stuff like that. But in the vibes you're in, going forward, you're coming into an energy where your bills are set to auto pay. You know what I mean? And you want to worry about it so that you guys don't have to fight about it going forward, with a little bit of bonus money to get something. You know how you got all those trip holiday packages that you've been just like, your Amazon cart's overloaded, your Trivago account's overloaded, you've got Enterprise and Southwest Jet, another JetBlue holiday. I don't spend big money to fly on an airplane. I'm literally on the tube for like a few hours. I don't need a freaking Rolls Royce. Just get me where I'm going. I've got a nice place waiting for me. You know what I mean? But you're going to have some bank to, just kind of enjoy yourself and also afford a relationship, because a relationship's a lot of money. You know what I mean? Your stability is guaranteed with the Six of Wands, and the Leo energy is all over this reading. Some of you guys have a Leo planning to come and visit you that maybe never leaves. Oh my word. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, I told you, especially those of you that have a passed on loved one. Oh my gosh, they are so guiding you right towards your Six of Wands. All right, let's dig in. Eight of Swords, the Sun card, and the Hanged Man. What's up with this past energy? Six of Cups. For some of you guys, this is a childhood sweetheart, isn't it? Or they were just very immature. But the Nine of Wands, the Seer on the Lovers. Oh, whoa. Into the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys could be born on the 7th or could be down with the July 7th Cancerian. But look at this. Meeting you triggered an awakening in this person. Okay? The Seer. This here with that High Priestess shows on the Nine of Wands, they've been feeling the heat and the pressure of what they put you through. And they put you into hermit mode on the Judgment card. That was the hardest decision for you to make, to walk away from this. But they were so controlling and intimidating. Even for my male Geminis, this is a girl that things were never good enough. And literally, I'm seeing a man beaten into submission verbally as a result of this. You're never good enough. You're never this and that. And, oh, your ways are stupid, Gemini. Don't you? You listen to me. And I mean, I'm seeing a Gemini in the corners being like, I can't take no more of this. This is too intense. This is too intimidating. And I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. And as soon as you bail and book and do what's best for you with the Lovers card, you go right back into the emotional roller coaster ride with them, right? Lovers card is your energy, and every tarot channel on YouTube can be your, that's why the Republic help a choice. You guys get that now. It's cool. This is actually about real life situations. It's an emotional roller coaster that this person put you through. Everything is energy. It's why Cedar Point in Ohio still has a roller coaster named Gemini. That roller coaster will literally never close down because it's life. It's world. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Jen? Hey, Deborah, how you doing? But meeting you awoke this person, especially for those of you that told them, you're my twin flame, you're my soulmate, and this and that. And they're like, you're crazy. We don't know what you're talking about. Gemini, get out of here. Guess what? You must have said that during the fight with an earshot of their phone's microphone, because now they're just sitting there at night, right? And they're like, I'm just looking for those cool TikToks. I want to watch those. And it's like, they find those AI TikToks. It's like, if you sit here and wait, I will draw your soulmate's letter. Top 10 signs you've met your soulmate, that sort of a thing. And they're feeling the pressure of, they're like, oh my God, Gemini wasn't making that stuff up. This is real. Yeah, Crosswatcher. They're just pretty little cards, right? You can just buy them on Amazon. They don't mean a thing, right? Ouija board. Somebody here's got a Ouija board. Something about birds on a power line. Pisces energy might resonate. I just have this weird working Archer hypothesis theory that every bird in existence is a Pisces. I have no clue why, but I believe it. Anyways, I have absolutely zero facts or any other tarot channels to back that up or any Google search, nothings. I just, in my own mind, I'm like, every bird's Pisces. I don't know. Somebody's got a pet bird. My bird, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., bird. I don't know. That's a rabbit from a Disney movie. Who's Tinkerbell? What's up with that? Or somebody's pet name is Tinkerbell or something? You know what the High Priestess is telling me? That when you found out they were entertaining other options or trying to put you into a third-party situation, you were like, no, thank you. Not a chance. And then even these past months of trying to, like, it's like navigating the waters of the dating pool, only to find out it's tainted and none of the foundations were right. This person, they rushed everything on you, right? Lover's card to the Seer. And the more stuff you found out, the more truths revealed, the more you found out that they had been spinning lies, and then they are now trying to figure out how to backpedal. I'm going to give them a point, okay? I'm not going to razz this Crosswatcher. Straight up, they had you on a bit of a pedestal, even though you don't think it with the way they were treating you, but they really were trying so hard to impress you that it resulted in a bunch of lies. I've got a great job. I've got a great home. I do this. I do that. And you found out that they didn't have any of that going on. Now, here's the weird part, is in the silence, Seven of Wands to the Hanged Man, they have done everything they can to actually make the lies truth. Like, let's say they told you they were investing too. Oh, yeah, I do that too, right? Or even for my male Geminis, they told you, oh, I love football. That's the one with the little white ball and the people with the clubs, and right? And you're like, no, that's not how that is. So using that as the example, this is somebody that's like, I'm actually going to learn everything about investing. I'm actually going to learn everything about golf versus football. Nine of Swords, and in the silence to the Four of Pentacles on the Queen of Wands. Should you choose, we have twin flame reunion here. I knew this was the person that originally brought you to tarot, Gemini. Four of Wands on the Queen of Wands. The third time's the charm of my girl. Violet Jessup showed up. I'm pretty sure we were in a relationship during that Titanic's timeline, but I wouldn't get on a boat with her, so I was on the Olympic. I don't know. Hi, Violet. What up, girl? What's Violet's birth? I really got to go pull Violet's file. I need to know her birthday. What's her sign? Are you a Gemini, Violet? Are you Pisces? Are you? I don't know. I'm going to look up her birth date. I don't know what Violet Jessup is off the top of my head, which is I'm actually shocking myself too. And that's the shock here, that this person is totally not what you all expect me to know Violet Jessup's date of birth off the top of my head, right? I know the Titanic, and yet I can't recall it off the top of my head right now. Much like this person who you thought would never calm down, slow their roll. They've actually done the work when they're like, whoa. In the silence, that was when they knew this was a problem, okay? Because this Nine of Swords, this woman, she noticed that the engine stopped. The Titanic's not vibrating anymore. Why have we stopped in the middle of the ocean? Something's wrong. The silence is what made the person realize they needed this silence in order to look internally and reflect on what was going on so that they could come forward, because they choose to fix themselves for you. I love that. Leo and Gemini energy, very strong with this one. You could totally be dealing with a Leo or a Gemini. Scorpio and Aries are here. We got Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, if I didn't mention them, and Capricorn. Okay, you're could be born on the 1st, the 6th, the 3rd, the 16th, the 19th, 21st, the 25th, the 5th, maybe the 18th or the 27th. I already said the 9th, right? If I didn't, the 9th, and then the 4th, 14th, and 24th. Okay. If I didn't call your person's date, I honestly, they're just the ones sticking out to this one to make a connection. I'm being told this is all Geminis. It don't matter what your birth date is. This is the energy that you wind up getting to make the choice. Four of Wands. I love it. Okay, now, for some of you guys, there was a difference in political beliefs. All right, let's get into the new person's vibes. Let me shout myself out real quick. Quick pause for the cause, just to thank you for letting me take a minute for me. But thank you very much for being here too. Brief word from our sponsors is that if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, Gemini, you may. It is all automated now. You don't have to wait for me to reply back to the email. All you got to do is scan this QR code, the one up here, the one down here. There's a link in the pinned comment here. Our OG main mod, boss man, woman, Melissa, Sunshine Intuitive Tarot's got it pinned there. Max got us covered, and it's pinned in the bio on TikTok too. You can pick your own reading, your date, your time, and whether you want the Zoom reading with me, one-on-one, we're here at the table, or I send you a recording of it afterwards too, or just traditional private YouTube video. All right, so you get to pick it and book it. Then I'll send you the link to your Zoom reading, or reach out to get your questions and details. And whatever you pick, though, I look forward to reading for you and helping in any way possible. And if you're okay with putting tarot readings in your liked video, please like it. You don't have to, because I know some people get that way. It's totally cool. Judgment-free zone here. You do what you want to do. Or leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji to keep your private life private. It helps the channel and the fam. It means the world to me as well, and helps to allow me and the rest of the fam here to manifest. And subscribe. Set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weeknights with each individual sign reading, as well as Mondays evenings for the all signs. All right, so hang out and be a part of the fam, and definitely check out the collab with Frankie and the all signs that we did down in the pinned comment in the link tree. It was intense. It was awesome. All right, thank you so much for letting me shout me out. Appreciate you, Gemini. I know you're going through some stuff, and we all don't thank you guys for that often enough. So thank you. What's up? Oh my gosh, Max is here. Hey Max, what up? Hey Ralph. Caitlin, what's up? Hi Lissa. Hey hon. What's up? Renee, how's it going? All right, new person. You ready? Let's do it. All right, new person vibes. Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. A lot of nines too. Somebody here could be a life path 9. Wow, the Hanged Man is back. The Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, Six of Swords into the Three of Swords on the Moon card. You know what this is? You guys, the dreams, the telepathy with your person, it's what's causing the changes in both of your lives. If you think your changes are uncomfortable to go through, theirs are tenfold worse for the changes. You know what it is, how they've been quiet? They've been cutting out a Three of Swords energy, haven't they? You guys met a little ahead of schedule, and that this person was still doing their self-love and keeping to themselves. And you guys bumped into each other with the Knight of Pentacles when you didn't suspect it, because there's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Cups on the Six of Swords, though. When you guys, I'm going for it. When you guys were together before, this got in the way. The addiction, whether it was a third party energy, whether it was, I'm being told somebody here has gotten over drugs or a vice that got in the way of things. All right. It even ties very much into the short that I posted earlier, and the fact that this person was still working to recover from what they had gone through with the Three of Swords, either getting out of a relationship, or I'm being told they are not. Knight of Pentacles to the Hanged Man, they do not miss their ex. There is not that. This is almost military vibes. Maybe somebody here served during Desert Storm, possibly, because that's what I'm feeling, is that this is somebody that's already been through the worst, okay? Their ex was the landmine they stepped their foot on, right? Somebody here just started a charity job or works for a non-profit or something, maybe travels for work, like nonstop travels for work. Somebody's a pilot. That's the only job I can think of that you literally, like a pilot or a bus driver or public transportation or Uber or something like that, because literally their job is driving. But okay. Three of Swords on the Six of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, and Cancer energy. So they're still dealing with the traumas. They're not in a fear of missing out, like, oh, I miss my ex, I'm going to go back to my ex. No, they're in Romo. They're relieved of missing out on the opportunity. They're still just recovering from it. It's the energy of like mirror syndrome, in the fact that somebody who has lost a limb and they still feel like the limb's there, or they still feel the pain of it or something like that, that you put it into a form of like a Schrodinger's box type of an energy, in that with a mirror in there, so that they see the other arm and then they're told to release and let go. And it takes the pressure off, because the mirror shows that it looks like they have both of their appendages back. This person is coming through that energy of releasing the trauma of like, hey, Crosswatcher, the ex is gone. Gemini's not going to do that to you. It's everybody healing in their own time, but you're accelerating their healing with the Knight of Wands. Notice, remember at the beginning how I said, wow, Gemini, you don't want pages. No pages. I'm done with pages. There's no pages on this table. Your manifestations are powerful right now, and your telepathy is tuned in. You both have come out of a bunch of roller coaster emotions since you last separated, and I'm putting you on for twin flame reunion. It's happening. Libra energy off the charts. Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius. This is a deep twin flame soulmate connection that after you guys went your own ways, got involved with other people in order to learn the lessons, the karmic debts paid off. This has been a really long time coming, but that's why the telepathy. Wow, that's like I work at the cemetery. Jeez almighty, Archer, who I was a math major. I can't enunciate the right syllables to save my life. Okay, I can't spell. But this person here, like, they get flustered about coming and reaching back out. That's why it hasn't happened yet. All right, 2, 4 of Wands. We have so many connecting energies that after, it's the shame, it's the guilt of everything they put you through. They're like, oh my gosh, I've done this. Like, they expect you to do to them what they did to you when they cut you out. They're like, it's spot for a spot. It's fair. But you're spiritual, you're religious, and on an energy that it's not a spot for a spot. Two wrongs don't make a right. You're above that level. You're past that level. You don't want to see this and the suffering. They just suspect it because that's how everybody else is treated them. Nobody ever gives chances or anything like this to this person. Why would Gemini be any different? Because Gemini is Gemini. I have to issue a warning. Bonus points if you or your person's name are on the hurricane or tropical storm list. Check out the National Weather Service. But yeah, reunions have already been cited in your area. You've had friends getting married, weddings to go to, co-workers getting relationships, stuff like that. The conditions around you are favorable. Reunions and unions have been spotted in your area, so it's time to get the sandbags, board up the windows, and prepare for twin flame reunion. It's coming for you within, some of you guys, you've already gotten the message and you just want a confirmation it was safe to proceed. You guys are in a new timeline, okay? This here is letting you guys come clear the friend zone issues, the fears of commitment, and deepen and strengthen the connection going forward. You guys, through the next upcoming conversation, will find out why everything happened the way it did to strengthen and grow this connection to take you literally with all this strength card energy, sun and the moon, from strength to strength. You're setting energies in the week ahead that by the eclipse season are going to blow your mind in the best possible way. It's awesome. I have chills, Gemini. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see how this works out. Oh my word. Gemini, claim this thing down in the comments. This is epic. Please like it, comment, even if you just want to leave an emoji, that's totally cool. All right, your private life is yours that way. Or leave a whole comment. I don't mind a bit. I love it. It's there for you. And remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Gemini within your chart, because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. This person is doing the work and changing because they want to be a better person for you. I already believe it. The spoon is bent. All right, guys, I love you very much. And until next time, somebody wants to watch The Matrix. That's cool. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Peace and love.